would also try to cover up the steel, whatever little way we have been trying to do in a company, Everest Industries, which is mostly known as a corrugated roofing sheet manufacturer. We have been for last 81 years, this company, we just had Tata Steel, which is 100 years. We are 81 years company. We have been supplying, giving the roof to almost all India. Half of India's people have been covered through our roof, and we do lay almost 1 billion square meter of roof every year. But starting last 6 years, when we got into the steel building business, just 6 years back in 2009, when we started, we were one of those late entrant to the steel building business. But today, we build more steel building than any company in India. In last 6 years, we have built close to 1,800 buildings, mostly industrial structures. And this particular initiative, my personal expertise goes into international marketing. And when we were serving those international customers, we found the way they construct and the way we construct in India are completely different. In India, we still predominantly use, we have been blessed by the God that we have a lot of natural resources, and we build with brick mortar, and that's a way. Steel is a material which is still considered to be an industrial product. It is to be used in the industries. So steel uses in the commercial and the residential sector are very, very, very less. I am not going to talk much about steel because I know here almost all of you are ardent fan of steel. So I don't need this introductions about the steel, what is steel, how is steel and all. So just a couple of years back, I personally told that if this business has to be given a push, because having spent my initial time being a Steel Authority of India graduate, GET, I had spent a considerable amount of time, and I understand how the steel manufacturing goes. And I was always passionate about steel, wanted to do something about steel. So that's why we introduced this smart steel building. What is smart steel building? Smart steel building is basically a smarter way of using the steel, where for the regular construction you have been using the larger or heaviest gauge steel or maybe thicker steel, you don't have to spread. So the low span, mid-rise structures where typically you go for either RCC construction or pipe or angle, channel, roll steel, all those construction. Light gauge steel gives you a 40% economy. And this is how worldwide. And when we came in, obviously we had a hard nut to crack, and we thought that we will first start with the startup infrastructure. Let me explain the startup infrastructure. India is today poised for a growth, and this growth can only happen if your startup infra falls in place, particularly for the mega project. What happens? Like today, NTPC all across India is putting up almost 60,000 crores of investments. Their each plant is 10,000 crores. They are putting up in Kudgi, they are putting in Pudimatka, they are putting up all across India, in central India and all the places. What happens? Their typical project cycle where they put up a power plant in 1200 megawatt, it takes them 5 years, and they waste typically 2 years just to set up things in right. So we thought this is one nascent market which nobody is eyeing on to it, and let's look onto it. And I'll share with you a few of the things what we have done in the startup infrastructure. We started with POSCO Steel. POSCO, you know, is a steel company. They are in Maharashtra. They have been struggling in Orissa. And then they wanted to house all their GETs in next to their factory, and they were not allowed to do that. And they wanted to make a housing because they wanted to reduce the So we built up this kind of nice looking buildings for them, and we built up 80,000 square feet in less than 4 months' time. This is how we come in. We come in as a speed. Whenever people want to do things fast, we say, please call us. Otherwise, if your time is of no essence for you, don't call us. We are not the right people for you. This is the living accommodation, and we had given them complete. So today, we have moved from a steel-only manufacturing company, and many people know us like Everest is a roofing sheet manufacturer, Everest is an boards and panel manufacturer, Everest is a pre-engineered building manufacturer. We have moved ourselves, And today, this division, we are trying to give a turnkey solution. Turnkey means excluding this loose furnitures, everything has been done by us. Right from flooring, carpeting, finishing, false ceiling, lighting, illuminations, everything we do. This is another project which is ongoing. Here we are also building up almost 1 lakh square feet of facility for Orissa Power Grid. Again, they require a facility for their people. Almost, this is, they are going to house almost 124 engineers, 150 engineers. So we are putting up setting up facilities for them. NTPC, this has been done in near Kudgi, which is upper Karnataka, near Bijapur. So this is the hostel building. Earlier in NTPC, nobody used to come and stay. People used to go because they are government staff, they used to take extended leave, they used to take extended holidays, and their project used to always drag and drag. Now they have got a decent accommodation. I would not promise them there are 5-star hotel facilities, but they are decent, good accommodations. And if you could see the interiors, except for this televisions and all, everything we have provided, except for the loose furniture, and at a very, very competitive price. We are working for ONGC all across India, wherever ONGC Ankleshwar, ONGC Ramnad, ONGC Malayudurai, then Pondicherry, wherever they are setting up their infrastructure, we are helping them, we are working them together. Those are small low-rise building which was earlier done with steel angle and channel. We have replaced them, and with our light steel we are constructing, and this is a structure we are handing over ONGC 40,000 structure in less than 2.5 months. That's the speed what we do. Even in the distant remote locations, like where nobody can go and access, like for GMR, Bajoli, Holi, this kind of hydroelectric power where nobody can go and stay there, there we are setting up those accommodations, guest house, and entire facilities. As you could see, this is the strength of light steel. It doesn't require heavy machineries. Typical construction goes by the 4 things, and Singh, you would agree with me, it goes with money, it goes with material, it goes machines and material. In this case, machine is almost nil. You don't require no welding, nothing at site, so you require some drill, power drill, and that's all. Now, having been encouraged by this initial successes with the startup, as a matter of fact, today all across India we are doing almost in 4 locations for ONGC, for almost 8 locations for NTPC, for Indian Oil we are doing close to 12 locations. So all across India, almost all this public sector undertaking, and wherever there is a large, even for GMR private, wherever they are setting up initial infra and they are really value the time, we are putting up this. So having got this initial encouragement from them, we are now moving ahead and trying to challenge the conventional way of construction for which we all have gathered here. And it's obviously indeed my privilege to having said people earlier, we had our architect friends, they had done some wonderful job, really mesmerizing things. But we are in a very small, simplistic way, we are also trying to challenge the convention and trying to give. So one of these things was residential building. We started with again Jindal, that was the first initial building we did for Jindal. After that we moved on. This was the building which we did it in a hybrid construction. Mr. Raju, you're there, so you know about it. Then educational institutions, we did a small school here in Bangalore, Sandipani School in Sarjapura Road. This was 6,000 square feet, very, very restricted space, very, very limited working hours, because the kids come in, you can only work after 2 once they go out. So those are the kind of constraint we had. We got this major fillip from the government of India, earlier government, they had a major focus in the higher education. So we started making IIT Mandi. It was a very, very difficult location, so all the conventional constructions were not possible. So we built up almost for their administrative building, all this boys and girls hostels. Those have been done with this, and this is still continuing with that. We did some laboratory building for IIT Bombay, and we did India's first international school at Pune. This was also Indus Valley School project. Currently, we are doing in Delhi around the sub-registrar office, almost 17, 18 sub-registrar office that's been done using this public utility buildings, and these are in a very cramped, limited location place. So these are all, typically every building gets delivered 14 to 15,000 square feet. We deliver them in less than 1.5 months. That's how that's kind of the time period. Even in the defense accommodations, BSF and all, they have been always getting pressure that projects were never getting completed. They were always starting a project, but they were never been able to finish it up. So we started working for them, and we did this couple of building structure. In the healthcare, in the Punjab Institute of Medical Science, they were putting up their extensions. It is a PPP project by Fortis. So we are building up the structures for them. This is the hollow box sections. This has been done in our plant near Roorkee. We have, as of today, we have around 120,000 tons of steel fabrication capability. And in the two plants, the newest addition is the Dahej plant in Gujarat, besides our starting plant at Roorkee. This is another, we are also trying to get into the hospitality segment. This is one building which is, this is a 3D view. The project has not yet started. This is a building at Goa. So it's a 5-star hotel. So that's what we are going to do. And here also, it's a steel frame construction and fill up with a light steel. Some specialty structures, what we have been doing for industrial buildings, wherever you find this kind of existing, this was for Blue Star, their AC manufacturing unit, existing building structure, which is not, we did all the initial cash and carry stores for Walmart in 4-5 locations, starting with Amritsar. Besides workshop and showroom for all those kinds of Renault, JCB, and also we have a specialty divisions wherein we do the roofing products. So as you could see here, there's the roofing products have been put in a, just to match the aesthetics need. This was another flagship project for us. We did it with Reliance. This was a flat slab construction for one of their studio where you have a huge overhang cranes just for the shooting purpose in Mumbai. This was the projects which we have been supplying from India and not doing in India for the globally. These are the kind of building, as you could see, double-studied independent housing projects in different countries, both in Middle East and Africa. And we found that if we can do there, why can't we do it here? And this is how the journey started. And today, with our initiative, we have completed in last, I have been supported with my friend, our head of business, Mr. Biju John. He has completed almost 100 buildings in Biju almost in last 3 years. Some of the projects, what we do, people do prefer our structures also a lot of in the rooftop, being a very, very light structures. So we do a lot of these ESI buildings at the top of the roof. We do a lot of schools wherein they have difficulties as a startup, so they do it, and this is how we have been doing it. So that's a very briefly talking about it, but I would take just another 5 more minutes just to explain you that charity begins at home. So when we started getting into the steel building business, we started the same thing doing at our own factory. And I would also share with you one flagship project which we have just completed for HCL Group. And I'm sure from an architectural point of view, here a lot of people who takes the interest in the architectural thing, you would certainly like it. These are the kind of buildings. This is our administrative office. It's fully made with steel and in our Roorkee plant, and this has got the one of the excellent award for steel building designing. And if you could see, this is one of our canteen building, and this is locker room for the laborers. This is a floating, almost floating kind of the first floor arrangement. This is the picture taken in the night time This is the aerial view. This is one of our canteen. This is from the aerial view. You see this canteen. This is also made with a light steel structure. So it shows that with the light steel structure, any kind of architectural look and feel could be done. It should not be only a mundane prefabricated building like simple box kind of structure. It could be anything. So there is no limit, and we do not compromise on the structural certification. There is a doubt with most of the engineers in India that whether the light steel structure is structurally stable, because the code for light gauge steel frame IS 801 has not been drafted since last 40 years. So it's not updated, and the professor, who is also happened to be a friend of mine, Arul, Professor Arul Jayachandran, who is the head of, he is also taking too long time, 5 years already has passed. So people have a doubt whether the light steel frame structure will stand. But what we have done, we have worked very closely with IIT Mumbai as well as IIT Roorkee and IIT Delhi, and we get all our structures certified. So for every client, if he wants, our certification comes as a cost free. That's in package. This is why I'm highlighting this, because this is one small effort we have taken in our cost. Why? Because to take care of people doubt about the structure. Because people think you want to make 5-storied building with 1.2 millimeter steel, it will not stand. It will just fly. So this is how the people's normal opinion about it. But we give them structural steel certification report, and then they get convinced about it. This is the typical this is the building which, and wanted to show that even in our factory, we wanted to maintain as much greenery. We had, when we started the factory, we had close to 600 mango trees, all growing food bearing trees, and we had done minimum falling of the trees, and we maintain, and we get plenty of mangoes in the summer time. So that's very, very interesting. And just to give another example of the kind of speed what we do as a documentation process of our speedy execution is this Shiv Nadar school, which is just completed. It works? Okay. This is HCL Group, which is, all of you know, they do plenty of structures all across India. And this is a pre-primary school. The architect was a French architect, Stephen Fleming. Stephen Palmer, not Stephen Fleming, who is a famous cricketer. Stephen, he, being a French architect, in his design, he wanted to keep things simple and straight. And he wanted to use the things as well. It had 6 blocks, all interconnected, separated by 2 ground floor and first floor, and classroom, kitchen, dance room, theater, activity. So how we have started? We have started like this. It's a completely building, pre-engineered, electrical, HVAC, firefighting, civil works, ground dressing. Complete job was in our scope. We had to start the job in November, December beginning, which was very cold in Delhi. Many of our people who live or rather frequent to Delhi, you know that. The school has to start by 15th of April. Otherwise, they miss the session. And we had to coordinate with various agencies to complete the job. This was the groundbreaking on 14th of December. We started foundations casting on 15th. That was how we started putting up the structure in 20 till 25th of January. This is how the structure started putting it up. And then we started putting this light steel frame as a filler wall and putting the deck slabs. February, progress of work. This is how the thing started going on. Architect wanted all the columns to be painted, colored, because he wanted to keep the vibrancy and everything remaining in place. And by 25th February, we already started the finishing of the work. And by 1st of March, we started putting up our boards. You know, we are India's largest manufacturer of fiber cement boards. So that's our mainstay product. We have around 6 factories for that. So we use our fiber cement boards wherever, because that replaces the concrete, plaster and all those jobs. So we started putting up them, and by by 31st of March, so the finishing work was almost in stage, and by 15th of April, the structure was complete, and as you could see, that 15th of April, the school was inaugurated and kids starting and the classes were starting. And there was obviously few landscaping activities were pending, which we did at a later. And now you could see the school is fully operational, and we handed over to them, and this is how the whole project was being completed. Now this speaks about the kind of our promise that we come with speed, and then only you talk about it. And I'm sure it would have never been possible had we not used steel as our primary source of material. And I'm sure more and more people in the time to beyond this seminar, beyond this room, people will also adopt steel and take this particular challenges forward. Thank you.